Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online class of English after a long gap of summer vacation. Hope you are all fine, you are healthy and happy. So, let me start with notice writing today. It's a kind of a recapitulation class because you have been writing notice right from class 6 onwards. But notice writing is there in your syllabus for April and May, so I would like to take up this important short competition. Now, what is a notice? It is a written or printed information or news announcement. Notices are either displayed at prominent places or published in newspaper or magazine, and it is meant for a selected group. So, you must have seen notices coming up on your school notice boards. It is a written information or it's a printed information. It is an announcement for some news. And notices are displayed or shown at a very prominent or important uh, corners of the institutions where many students can get a glimpse of it. Notices are very common in newspaper or magazine. It is meant for a selected group. That means if it is a school notice on the school notice board, then obviously it is for the students as well as the teachers. Now, regarding the format of a notice, the name of the institution, the word notice, then heading, date, body of the notice, signature and designation of the person issuing the notice. These are the most important part of the notice. And the whole notice is put inside a box. Regarding uh, the format, let us see how this to be written. First of all, at the topmost, we write the name of the institution, followed by the word notice. You can write it in bold letter or not, and you can underline it also. Then the heading. It is always good that you write the heading in bold letter. Then at the left hand side of the page, you have to write the date. Then the body of the notice should be followed, which should be written within 50 words. Then you write the signature, the name of the issuing authority, and the designation. Regarding the marking scheme, notice writing comes under the short compositions, so it carries 4 marks. For the format, which includes name of the institution, notice, heading, date and signature, it carries 1 mark. The content, which should be within 50 words, it carries 2 marks. And grammatical accuracy carries 1 mark. That means any mistake in the name of the institution or in the word notice, heading, date or signature, you may lose half mark to 1 mark. And then for the content, which should give all the information regarding the notice and then the date, time, venue and other information, it carries 2 marks. And lastly, there should not be any grammatical mistakes or spelling mistakes. Now, value points of the content. First of all, you should clearly mention the target group, that is, for whom the notice is meant. What, when, where, agenda, etc. Okay, so all this information should be clearly mentioned in the notice as what is the notice about, and when and where, and then the important points regarding the notice. Then the purpose of the notice. Mention the relevant details, that is date, venue, time, and mention whom to contact for extra information. Now, suppose the notice is for a meeting. So, we have to give the date of the proposed meeting, then time, venue, agenda, purpose, when to attend, contact details, and specific instructions. Regarding specific instructions, you can mention as the students are asked to gather in the school assembly hall 10 minutes prior to the beginning of the meeting. So this becomes a specific instruction. If it is an event, so we have to write the name of the event, date, occasion, time, venue, eligibility, contact details, and specific instructions. Eligibility means, for example, the notice is about the sports. So, in that case, you should mention it clearly as uh, which classes should take part in it, whether it is meant for the junior classes or senior classes. If it is about tours, camps, exhibitions, then the objective of the notice, appeal, entry fee, time duration, contact, specific do's and don'ts. These are the most important things. Now, let us see one sample answer. You can see one notice on your screen. The name of the institution is given at the topmost page, that is the St. Mary's School, Shillong. The word notice is followed after that, and then the heading, that is remedial classes, and the date has been mentioned at the left hand side of the page, that is 25th June 2020. Now there are two ways of writing the date. Either you write as it is shown on the screen, or you can also write June 25th 2020. So these are the only two ways of writing dates. Now let us come to the body of the notice. Compulsory remedial classes for those students of classes 5th to 12th who have secured less than 60% marks in the first terminal examination will be organized from 1st July 2020 after school hours from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Lunch will be provided on request. For further details, contact the undersigned. Then the signature, the name of the issuing authority, and the designation. Now, this particular notice, it comes in a school notice board, and it contains all the relevant details. Uh, the notice says what is the topic about, what is the notice about. It is about remedial classes. Next, what is the target group? The target group is the students of classes 5th to 12th who have secured less than 60% marks in the first terminal examination. Next is when the classes are going to be conducted. It is from 1st July 2020. Time, after school hours from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And some additional information, lunch will be provided on request. And for contact, you should contact the undersigned. Okay, so uh, all the important information are included in this notice. Some do's and don'ts. Don't write in first person. You should always write the notice in the third person. And don't write yours sincerely. You should write the notice in the simple language. It should be clear and brief and to the point. So, students, now it is time for a home assignment. Imagine you are a member of Red Cross Blood Bank Society, Bangalore. You have been asked by the president of the society, Mr. Manish Nair, to organize a blood donation camp. Write a notice in 50 words urging the people to come in large numbers for this noble cause. It carries 4 marks. So, I hope all of you will find it easy to do. You do it in the class notebook. Thank you.